Hey bro, welcome to another video, and you're probably at the point where I was about a week ago. You're deciding between which light modifier to buy for your YouTube setup. And it's rather simple, to be honest, when you're starting out and you're kind of on the budget. None of us starting YouTubers have the money to buy $800 softboxes because they're so nice. You are basically gonna buy the stuff that works the best for the best money. So I know you probably, as well as me, went through all of the reviews and all of the setups that other big YouTubers like MKBHD, Mr. Who's the Boss had to just get that nice soft light onto their face and make it look really nice. And I know that all of them had the golden combination of the Aperture 120D Mark II with the Light Dome 2, which is quite honestly such an expensive combo, especially for beginners. So this is why you shouldn't go for it, because well, you won't even notice the difference. Like seriously, have you looked at all of those videos that show the differences? I can't tell a difference between a softbox that's like $800 and a softbox that's $120. So go for something cheaper but still like decent quality. When you see the differences between like 30% light, 60% light, moving the softbox a meter away versus 2 meters away, just the subtle little changes on your face, then you will be able to really tell the difference between the really expensive softboxes and the cheap ones. So that's why you should probably pick something cheaper and not the most expensive stuff, because you're probably not going to tell a difference. I know you saw all of those different shapes of those softboxes, like for example octagons, hexagons, squares, and just really long rectangles. I did a lot of research on this and I'm gonna be really simple with you. So you need a circular softbox to get a nice like highlight in your eyes that's just gonna look kind of natural. Because if you get one of those square ones, it's not gonna look good. And let me tell you, I thought it was kind of like a detail that, oh, you're just gonna have a little tiny light in your eye. Who is gonna notice the square softbox in there? You know, after looking at some videos, I really do notice it. And it's probably like one of those things that if you don't make videos, you don't notice it. And if you do make videos, then you notice all the time. Like for example, making cuts in videos, which regular people just kind of glance over. But if you edit videos, you really notice edits. So like I said, you should probably get one of those circular ones, so it just looks nicer in the eyes. And just for your info, those really long rectangle ones are for photo shoots, to just light up the whole model from head to toe. Okay, so let's now get to the golden nugget in this video, and that's where I tell you that you don't even have to buy softboxes. There is something way better than a softbox, especially for beginners. I myself didn't figure this out. I got told this on a Discord server, really useful for photo and video people. I'm gonna link it in the description below, don't worry. And the guy, which just gives some gear advice, he also advised me on the camera and lens setup that I currently use. If you want to see a video on that, let me know. He basically told me that if I want just a subject that's in the middle of the frame and the background is all dark, then yeah, you need a softbox for that. And especially because the softboxes can have grids on, which manipulate the light to just shine onto your subject and nothing else. There will be no other like light spill in the background. But to be honest with you, I didn't really want that because I was making some of my videos before with just little lights and the background was all black, but I just didn't like the look. But I kind of like this look of my whole background being just well lit, and you can see like my books over here, my shelf over here. Yeah, that's just something I just like to go for. And if you're like me, then, well, man, you're gonna save so much money. The guy recommended umbrellas. I know, it seems kind of cheap to go for those umbrellas because they're just 10 bucks. And I thought that, oh, how good could they be? Like, come on, they're $10 umbrellas compared to like $150 softboxes. That's just two different levels. But he reassured me that an umbrella is pretty much gonna do everything I wanted. And I gotta say, it's doing really good. And if you just set it up properly, it's gonna work really well. I will just show you a quick little video how I currently have my setup. As you can see, I'm currently recording with you guys. And this is just the umbrella over here. I have the light right beside it. That's an Aperture 100D. That's just 200 bucks, which is one of the best deals for a light you can get. And to be honest, I kind of messed up the placement of the umbrella, I just noticed in my camera, because, well, I should have rotated it a bit more because this isn't supposed to happen. But, well, it's kind of a look. Yeah. And you probably didn't know this till this point when I told you. So this is basically a shine-through umbrella that your light is gonna shine through. and give out some just soft light to your face. But if you wanted something more targeted, you can go for one of these reflective umbrellas. And that one is gonna act more like a softbox because it's gonna target the light towards you. So I'm gonna quickly set that up and show you. Also, just as a comparison, this is just the light without any softbox. As you can see, it looks absolutely terrible. Okay, I just set up the other umbrella, and as you can see, it's kind of like another look. I really haven't gotten to the point where I know how to set up these umbrellas too, but I think the other one just looks a tiny bit better. Also, here is how it looks like from my point of view. Okay, so we are back with the same setup as I had before with the huge shine-through umbrella. Also, one thing that I forgot to mention that I should have probably mentioned at the beginning is that if you have a light source, like for example a softbox or the umbrella, you want to have it as big and as close to you as possible. That's when you get the softest light. But if you want that hard light like I showed you with just the light itself, then you should move it further away and have a really small point of light, like on the actual light, that is shining to you. That's how you're gonna get the harshest edges. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this, and we have a little gentleman's agreement here on the channel. So if I managed to help you a little bit today, maybe save a couple bucks, then just subscribe down below. That's everything you have to do. Okay, that's it. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.